Hey, it's Sarah, coming to you from the Den in Argenta with the first episode of Follow the Wolf. I could think of no better way to start this than with my good friend Brian Nahlen, the Brian Nahlen Band, and their well-reviewed, much-anticipated single, I Might Be Leavin', featuring Big Piph. I met up with Brian at Wolfman Studios to discuss his band, the single, and much more. Enjoy! Okay, we're at. We're sitting down, trimming it down, fixing my hair.
Fixing my hair? Is it okay?
Okay, ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Hey Brian, how are you?
I'm doing well. Good to see you, Sarah.
Good to see you too. I am so excited about this single.
Thank you. Thank you.
When
we
I-
are too. We are too.
Great, when I heard it, when I just heard you were doing this, I was like, this is perfect.
Yeah.
Not just for Follow the Wolf, but for the Little
Yeah.
Rock music scene and
Yes, that.
music in general.
Mhm. Yeah. Yes. What I love about this song is it has a lot of different people from different parts of the music scene, and it just everybody plays a big part in this song, and we're all from different backgrounds. It's so cool.
Great, how long has the Brian Nahlen Band been together?
Well, 2 years, 2 years, 3 years. I don't keep up with time.
I gotcha.
I don't have time for time.
Very cool. Who are some of your players?
Right now, Jason Lee Hale had him in the band from the beginning. Adrian Bozeman, also of Dogtown Sound and several other cool bands. And Tommy Priakos, keys, laying it down. Dave Williams the second, saxophone. Oh my gosh. and of course, certainly not the least. I said it last, but it's not the least. Daryl Johnson. Oh my gosh, holding it down for us on the drums. I'm very lucky to be playing with all these guys.
Very great. Yeah, I caught y'all at the party at Park Hill, right in front of Dogtown Sound a few weeks ago.
That was fun.
And y'all sounded great.
Thank you, thank you. Oh, it was wonderful. A lot of fun.
Very cool. And this time you've got some help on this single.
Yes.
Who'd you bring in for this song?
Sometimes you just gotta ask. If you don't ask, it's not gonna happen. But I asked Big Piph if he would like to collaborate on this song. This is a song that I've had for quite a while, and I wanted to do something different in the middle. And I had actually a couple years ago, when I was recording here at Wolfman Studios, I heard about Big Piph through that, and heard some of his music and just, wow, Little Rock talent, wow.
Oh, definitely.
It's incredible. So, so I asked, hoping he'd say yes.
Right.
Things worked out, baby. And he said yes, and he came in. We gave him a demo of the song and said, here's what we'd like you to do right here. And he came in and he did it in a couple takes. Professional, man, just great guy.
Wow, very cool.
And Candy Soul, man. Candy Soul, oh my God.
Yeah, that's my girl.
Oh, I love her so much. She's so sweet. I love her. She came in, and there were a couple things I wanted her to do in the song, but she said, no, there's something I'd like to do if you're cool. And I said,
Oh my
yes,
goodness.
please, go away. And fire away. I mean, go away is what I said. Fire away. But she, I might be leaving, and
That was her?
it ties it all
Very
together.
cool.
And yeah, so I've known her for several years, since Arts and Letters, Brad Minnick, yeah. So he introduced us a couple of years ago, and I'm happy for that, because she's worked on a couple things.
Very cool.
So it's amazing, all these people on the song. Everybody played a big part.
Oh, definitely, and everybody played, sounds like gave it their all in this recording.
It's knocked it out of the park. It's crazy. I mean, wow. It's, cheers.
Exactly.
I mean, this dang.
Mm.
You know.
Well, cool. Well, tell me a little bit more about the Brian Nahlen Band. Tell me about some albums you've got out. What's
The just recently released December 9th, my birthday last year, and it was held right here, everybody, the Moose. Preserved Moose. Moog.
Inside joke, we'll tell you later.
Moog. All right. So, but it was released on December 9 of last year, 2016, and 10 songs, all original music. I had the band come and playing on some of these songs, and but I really like, the scene is so great here, and there's so many different people. Hot Springs, Fayetteville, Conway. I mean, it's just all over. Certainly Central. I said this on the radio the other day. Central Little Rock, Central Arkansas people.
There you go.
But so I like to reach out and get different styles and just different voices, and so I did a lot of that with Cicada Moon, and that was. Did I ever say that? Is that the first time I said Cicada?
That is the first time, and you say it again.
Cicada Moon.
There you go.
Cicada Moon. Potato Moon. But
Please don't look for Potato Moon.
Don't look for Potato Moon. It's a completely different album. I think it's maybe. But before that, 2015, I released an EP, Better Than I Thought It Could Be.
One of my favorite songs.
Thank you, thank you. That's one of those songs that just 30 minutes. Just I was playing ukulele, not ukulele. Jake Shimabukuro says ukulele, so that's what I'm going to go with. So, but I was playing ukulele a lot at the time, and that song just came out. It just, but it was kind of several years of, you know, crazy coming out on the other end of all that and going, you're married with 2 kids and you play music for a living. Life is.
There you go.
So,
It sums it up
so
well.
that's really where that song came from, and that's an EP, 6 songs on that one.
Gotcha. Well, speaking of songwriting, how long have you been songwriting? You said it's your professional career now. So.
Yeah, it is. That's cool.
That is awesome. I just like saying it anyway. Yeah.
Cheers. Cheers, Sarah. Thank you. I think I was 19. I've written instrumentals for a long time, probably 15. Probably started about 15, but the first one with lyrics, I was 19. And of course it was a song, A Girl Broke My Heart. So, but that's okay, I got better. No, I didn't.
Oh, Miss Dawn, he doesn't know.
No, I'm right now, baby. I've got my honey babe. But yeah, so, and I wrote instrumentals for a long time. I had things to say, but I didn't know where I fit in this music scene. And it was, it's always been a great music scene. And I'm a military brat. Mm-hmm. Maybe that's part of it, and I cannot. But I was playing metal for first 4 or 5 years of my, rock and roll, so. But then I got in jazz band, and I found the Beatles, and that was, whoa.
Right.
And then at the same time, Pearl Jam, Nirvana, Soundgarden, all that was happening. So I just went, the extremes of songwriting was, I loved that. And the Beatles is the perfect example of what I try to follow as far as songwriting. You just write what comes out.
Of course.
I don't worry about a style. I don't worry about writing I might be leaving again. I don't worry about writing better than I thought it could be again. If it comes out again, something that's in that, that's fine. But it's what I feel at the moment.
Of course,
Of course. So it's, I'm not the guy who sits down like Jackson Brown with a cup of coffee and, you know, writes, you know, I've tried that, and sometimes things come out, but
You
it's
don't
more
force
of a,
it.
no,
Yeah.
I don't force it. It's a lightning strike. It's a
There you go.
lightning in a bottle.
So we may yet hear another metal song. For
It's coming. It's coming. It's getting darker. Things are getting darker. These are red glasses. I lost my blue glasses the other day. They're coming back.
Well, alrighty. So back to the single release.
Yes.
Back to
yes.
I Might Be Leaving,
I
which
Might
is
Be
why we're
Leaving.
here. What makes this song so special? What is? I mean, when I heard about it, and now that I've heard it, it is so special. But what
Yes.
makes it special for you?
It's a song that I've had for a long time, and a big part of it for me was I couldn't sing the song yet. I wasn't good enough to sing the song the way I envisioned it for something like this. So I wrote this song almost 20 years ago. But it's just, I haven't written anything that's funky, that's like, you know, I didn't know I could do that. I did that years ago, but I didn't, okay. But with this band and just the incredible people in this band, filling out Jason Held doing the bow down down do 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 do. Everybody played their own part in this.
All right, guys, here we are in Wolfman Studios, the Wolf and Wolfman Studios. I'm sitting here with Jason Tedford of the Wolfman of Wolfman Studios.
You don't have to call me that.
And Brian Nahlen, and they're going to take you through bits and pieces of I Might Be Leaving, show you kind of what each artist brought to the table, and give you a sample of what you can expect. So I'm just going to turn it over to them and let Brian guide the way. Guys, take it over.
All right, thank you.
Guide me, Brian.
Man, let's check out just the intro. The full band comes in here, some big jazz chords. Man, get you ready, psyched for the song.
Cool.
All right. And that's the Charlie's Angels right there.
That's right. The video for this is going to be amazing.
Oh, you can't wait. I can't wait.
All right.
I love this part right here. Jason Hale came up with this.
There is nothing left for me to do in this situation. I can see the things you do to me.
Dave coming in right there on the
Patience.
Alright, man.
Now
Let's pause it just 1 minute.
Sure.
Here's what I love about this song. We really went in and we did it live. We rehearsed it enough to have it a pretty solid version of it, and when we came in live, there were a couple things that we added that we hadn't done before. Dave playing the saxophone right there early on, that was something that we came up with, and
Pretty much ad-libbed it.
yes, and I think that's a big part of why this song works so well, is it is a live feeling. This part, take me to the part just before Big Piph comes in, that little bass line leading in. We can hear that.
You're
Yeah.
going to edit this, right? It might take me a second to find it. He's talking about the bass line?
Yeah, it's just a little bit before.
The little dun 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 dun.
Yes.
Walk down.
Yeah, the walk down.
Alright, look. Read the book, second looks, hand shook though. Did the walks, did the toss, but it's getting cold. Hardened from the mess we started. Tombstone kiss, cause miss we departed. All garbage, I take blame from way back.
Yeah. That bass line there before it comes in, that was something that Adrian came up with, and we had talked about a bit, but when he played it, it was just such a cool line. I had to double it up, triple it up, how many, I don't know how many tracks we did.
Well, you have sax doing it. You had you did it with a guitar track. You just decided to
Yes.
follow that whole
Yes.
like
Yeah.
chromatic progression. I guess.
Yes, and that was one of those happy accidents, and it really.
And I don't think it happened until later in the song, the first time you ever noticed
Right,
it.
right, yeah.
It's like you didn't know it the first time,
Yes.
and then you went back and
Yeah.
and you decided to put it in
Yes.
different places.
Yes, that's
And I
right.
don't think Adrian even realized
Yeah.
he did it.
That's probably true too. That's what I love about it as well. But it just sets up for Pip's verse right there so well. It's just such a. There are so many moments in this song here. Can you solo right there over his verse, but take him out for a moment and
Oh, you want
Candy solo
Candace?
like
Yeah.
like you did a moment ago? Yes, please. So sweet. And then we got that's Candy Soul right there, man. Oh, good stuff. Good stuff. Alright. We don't want to give too much away. We can't give too much away. You might want to listen to it later. Let me see, where are we in the song? There.
You wrote it.
I know. Supposedly I wrote it. Supposedly. That's what I'm going to tell people till the day I learn them.
Right at the end of Pip's verse.
Cool.
Going into
All right.
the next course.
Let's go into the last verse, my last verse there.
Is more than simple
This part.
aggravation.
And so those are things that happened in the moment, and that's just something that we brought it up a little bit more to accentuate the positives. But goodness, so many things in this song. There are I keep on saying so many moments.
The reverb. Or the bleed over.
Yes, the
scream. You would never let me get rid of it. So it became a thing.
It did. Hey, that's the thing, man. All right. Woo! That's a long time to hold your breath, baby. All right. And then right here, we're gonna cut you off. All right, cut it off. Cut it off. All right, that's all you get right there, man. That's all you get. But these people, Tommy Priakos on keys, Jason Lee Hell on guitar, myself on vocals, guitar, and Moog. And Moog solo here.
I think I just really helped you with the solo.
Yes, I think you did.
I just adjusted the filter wheel.
Yes,
at the right time.
At the
so you get the right,
perfect timing. It wouldn't have happened
One
without
take.
you.
One take.
One take, people. One take, people, right here. Platypeople. That's the word of the day. Platypeople. Learn it.
Edit that.
No, keep it. All right. So, Daryl Johnson on drums. Man, we did not do this with a click, much to Jason. Man, we could have done it with a click. We could have done, but
no, that y'all could have done it.
Yes, yes, we could have done it. No, I know, but it would have been easier to work.
I don't give you any shit about it.
No, you didn't give me. No, I'm giving you shit.
Making me look
That's
bad.
what. Man, that's not what I meant by that, man.
Don't edit this.
Don't edit this part. This is how we get down, baby. Been doing this for what, 3 years now? But Dave Williams II on saxophone. Oh my gosh, just freaking crazy. And of course, Adrian Bozeman, Ado on the bass, laying it down. Big Piph, incredible. Just came in 2 takes and oh man.
And he was styling that day.
Man, yes, he was.
He wore a suit. He
wore
looked
a
good.
suit, man.
On Saturday.
Goodness gracious.
Late on Saturday.
Always looking good. And Candy Soul.
Sweet
just
Candy Soul.
Sweet Candy Soul, man. Just, it all came together. The stars aligned. It just, everybody gave it their all. It's a pretty amazing project.
Sweet. Well, I'm going to jump in here and say,
Everybody's laughing. It's like, okay, we're closing it down. But
Yes.
now you can buy this fabulous single, I Might Be Leaving, Brian Nahlen Band, Nahlen,
And that's right.
and at iTunes,
iTunes
Or-
on June 9.
all your favorites.
All your favorite streaming services.
All right, guys, we're out of here in 4, 3, 2, 1. Go buy it.
Boom.